Look outside right now at 12:13. Maybe, I don't know, some good weather, running weather, David, do you think?
Maybe. If you have a scarf, maybe.
You know, or if you wanted to run a marathon, I don't know. Somebody did that this morning, got a lot of attention. Started out as a jab at marathon training and turned into a local morning show host motivation to prove that he could run a full marathon but without any training whatsoever. Photos now from Bobby Bones' show Facebook page shows radio personality Lunchbox, 19.2 miles right there in. He is joined by some coaches and some running partners, and then in the end crosses the finish line and lots of cheers over there. So Lunch is on the phone with us right now, and my first question is, how are you? Are you okay?
My calves feel like rocks. My hamstrings are tight. But I had a beer to get the carbohydrates in there, and I'm feeling good.
So, Lunch, the doctor said to give you some carbs, so that's why the beer, right?
Exactly.
Just following doctor's orders. Okay, hey, just take me kind of through the process. Did you really believe, when you took this bet on from Bobby, that you could do this?
Absolutely. I feel like I am in pretty good shape. I don't run. I mean, I ran cross country in high school. And I play a lot of soccer, and I truly believed in my ability, and I'm a very stubborn, hard-headed, determined person.
Yeah.
So I really honestly believed I was going to finish the marathon.
So, yeah, I mean, you talked about you're a soccer player, so you work out somewhat, but, I mean, how much of it was mental for you?
It was a lot mental. Like, when you get to about I felt like mile 19, 20, that's when it really got mental, because things started getting a little tight, you started getting tired. You're like, oh, man, I'm going to be able to do this, because you've got to keep thinking you've got this. And I just concentrated on 1 mile at a time. I didn't think, oh, I have to go to 26. I was just like, just get to 20, just get to 21, just get to 22, and then I got to the finish.
I know you didn't know this while you were running the marathon, but, I mean, you were trending on Twitter nationwide. There are people all over the place saying, I can't believe he's going to do it, he's going to do it, he's running. And you actually inspired a lot of people to get off the couch and start running themselves. Did you know that?
Well, I hope so. That's the problem with the world, is we have a lot of lazy people, in my opinion. And even if you just go out and walk, just do something, people always make excuses. And if I can do it without even training, you can do whatever you want to do, and hopefully it helps.
Hey, what did you win since you won the bet?
I didn't win anything. I won pride and bragging rights.
Wow. All right. Hey, congratulations to you. What are you going to do now? Are you going to go home and sleep, rest, ice bath?
I'm going home. I'm going to drink some Gatorade, some water, an ice bath, and I'm going to have a burrito from Freebirds.
Lunch. Hey, thank you so much for joining us on the phone. Congrats for that. It's a huge success either way you put it.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.